Failed movies or series that you think deserve another shot. What made me think of this topic is obviously I just saw Dune Part 2, and the original 1980s Dune was awful. It was a terrible movie, and it took like 30 years for them to like dip their feet back into that well to try and get a good movie out of that story, and they did it. So, what are some movies or series that you guys have seen that you think, you know what? I think this could be good if someone else did it now. Obviously not The Crow.
That was my answer. Damn it.
I was thinking Green Lantern. I really think there's potential for that.
Well,
sure.
They will do that. So one of the new DCU things they're doing is they're doing a True Detective style series called Lanterns, where they're investigating like a crime in space. So
Space crime.
It's Space True Detective. So,
nice. Do they know who any of the actors are?
No one's attached yet. I'm sure they'll announce that sometime by the end of the year, because I think that show starts filming like, if not the end of this year, early 2025, I think. So,
because like I wish they did something kind of in the realm of like, what the fuck was I just thinking of? You got True Detective in my head now.
I'm sorry. That's what they said. That's what they sold it as. They said it was going to be like a True Detective with superheroes. I'm like, oh, that's kind of cool. But
I like that.
God damn.
So they're saying that there's going to be different lanterns, 2 different lanterns every season.
Well, the way that it was pitched was it was going to be Hal Jordan, who's like the standard Green Lantern in most cases, and Jon Stewart, who's like the second most popular Green Lantern, teaming up as like a buddy cop situation. They don't get along, I imagine, is the way that they're going to write it, trying to figure out like some shit went down in space. They're trying to get.
So is it going to be like fucking like that the Uncle movie where it's like a Russian and an American, like good cop, bad cop?
Like that's exactly the way that I imagine it. Well, I mean, I guess they haven't said that specifically, but every single True Detective season is like, I'm a cop, you're a cop. We're not the same, though. I don't like you. I don't like your style. But then, like, they come together to figure shit out. So, like, that's every season of that show. So that's why I imagine that they're not going to like each other. But I could be way wrong, you know. But that's one that they're going to do already. One that I thought of that I think deserves another shot, and that maybe it's just because Dune is fresh in my head. I feel like someone should take another crack at Starship Troopers.
Well,
I'm serious.
Shut your goddamn face. That first movie is a fucking masterpiece, period. I think it's excellent.
It's okay, but I mean, it wasn't well received, and it's a cult classic. That doesn't, I'm saying, like, I think you could mine that into something better, is what I'm saying.
Anything with Jake Busey in it is just fantastic.
Agreed.
Yeah. You can't name a bad movie that has Jake Busey in it. Try it.
You're not wrong, because I do like a lot of Jake Busey movies. I mean, Tomcats, that movie's great. That's a great comedy that he's in. I love The Frighteners. He's awesome as the bad guy in that
Frighteners is
movie.
great.
That's a really good movie.
And I think it's very underrated.
Yep. You know who directed that?
Me.
Peter Jackson.
Peter Jackson, no shit.
Yes. Peter Jackson directed The Frighteners. So, and then he was like, you know what? This Michael J. Fox ghost comedy movie, horror movie, he's like, from there, Lord of the Rings.
I'm tackling Tolkien right now.
Yeah.
I made a name for myself.
I did my Michael J. Fox ghost movie. I can do Lord of the Rings. But yeah, I think Starship Troopers could be cool to be redone. And I actually think it could be done as a series. I'd like to see it as a series, not a movie.
100%. Yeah, I could work with that.
I think they should redo Ghost Dad.
With
it was originally Bill Cosby.
Bill Cosby, yeah.
Yeah.
We've talked about this before. The scariest thing about Ghost Dad isn't that there's a ghost in your house. It's that it's Bill Cosby.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Oh, no. It's like you open the door. Don't be afraid. I'm just a ghost. No, it's not that you're a ghost. You're Bill Cosby.
Would he like have like pudding pops and shit though? Because
I mean, you can't see him, so he wouldn't need to put anything in your beverage.
Wait, you can't see him?
In Ghost
He's
Dad?
Ghost Dad. Have you not seen Ghost Dad?
I'm imagining like a Casper looking dad.
No,
No.
you can't see him. The only times you can see him is when he's all wrapped up like the Invisible Man.
Yeah.
I think Duggan, I think your screen froze. I'm gonna do something really quick to see if I can get. Let me see something really quick. Hold on. I don't know if that'll help. I don't think it did. Now it's just a black screen. But,
Duggan is working on his
I got Ghost
his role for Superman right now.
you did get ghost dadded. Do you want to back out and try to come back in?
That's the name of the game. But I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Okay. There he is. You're back. You're back. Nope.
It's still screen, but it's all right. At least we know it's there.
Yeah.
My computer
I
was
would like to
just
see.
So Doug, this is Ghost Dad.
I like that he leans through with the briefcase.
Yeah.
I would like to see a updated version of one of two movies. They Live, right? I would love to see an updated version of that because I think it's
I'm
great.
sorry. Wait. You throw a fit about me suggesting Starship Troopers, and you want to have you're fine with redoing They Live.
I don't
They
think
Live is way better than Starship.
You can't
Troopers.
redo They Live.
Sure, you can. You get updated for sure, right? I love the movie. I think that an updated movie of it. It's technically a failed movie. It did not do well.
You want to know how you get me on board? I'll tell you how you get me on board with the redo They Live. John Cena is the main character.
Sure. I mean, I'm not.
You know what? On top of that, they redo Ghost Dad. John Cena is the main character.
That's right.
It's either that or I would like them to put it into a series, but do Time Cop.
Time Cop could be a good one to redo. So that's interesting that you say that. Dan, I want to get yours in a second. Another Van Damme one that I was thinking too, Universal Soldier, done right, could be really fucking cool. You know? Like, the first one's actually pretty cool. I actually really like the first Universal Soldier movie. But I think that could be done today really good.
Oh, for sure.
Series or movie, either way.
I would go series on it, personally. But yeah.
I don't want, like, the over-the-top fucking, like, ridiculous, padded out, like, super soldier, like, outfits that they wear and that shit. But, like, the, like, same concept of, like, your body overheats, you got to cool it down. Like, all this stuff, like all that shit's cool. The memories coming back, like the what's his face going
Titanic
rogue?
Appetite.
Yes,
for no reason.
What's his face
I got one. When you guys are done.
No, that's cool. I threw Universal Soldier out there. I'd like to see that remade.
Go. Okay. Jordan Peele, right? You know how he directed like Get Out and stuff?
Yeah.
I want him to direct a series of One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, but an updated version. So instead of when people get sent to the facility because they're not getting along with like the public like persona, it's updated, like where you're not like in compliance with certain shit, you know, and you're basically doing a whole retraining program, but like with AI and shit. I think that'd be terrifying.
You want him to do like not actually a One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, but like one where like people are sent there for reprogramming, basically.
Yeah, so it's an updated version. So it's like now it's instead of like the 80s, it's the 2025. So instead of verbally reprogramming you, now it's AI reprogramming you in a whole different crazy fucking way.
Sounds like an episode of Black Mirror.
It does sound like Black Mirror, but that's probably, you know what though?
I just like Jordan Peele because he's crazy like that. I think he could, like, how I'm envisioning my mind, I can't like dictate, but like I can envision like someone who was in one of his movies getting sent there and he's seeing like different African Americans, different white people, different Chinese people, and he's coming to find out that like they're being sent there for a reason, but they can't remember the reason because they're getting AI flashes to fucking reprogram them.
That's a cool idea. I actually would watch I would watch a movie or a series like that. That sounds cool.
Mr. Peele, if you're watching, please contact Mike Duggan.
Yes, he's got a movie to pitch you.
I smoke a lot of weed there, so I'm cool with these.
Updated version of the Three Ninjas.
Oh, Three Ninjas is such a classic. But they do MMA. That would be fucking actually dope.
And instead of Mori Tanaka as like the one of the like the underling bad guys, you bring in John Cena.
John Cena as a bad guy.
Duffy, I'm telling you, we need to get Cena on the podcast.
Yeah. Dan's friends with John Cena's cousin.
Megan went to school with his brother.
See, we have all these connections.
We have these
we
connections.
Can tell him it's for a Make-A-Wish.
We need to get Cena on the podcast.
There's a little boy.
John Cena.
Even if it's for a half hour. Just to say what's up. Talk about some stuff. Talk about him. Talk about his whole
when Peacemaker 2's coming out.
Yeah, all of his films, all that shit. We love him. We'll get him on.
Could he really beat Mark Wahlberg in an arm wrestling match?
And at the same time, hell no.
He looks like a person that ate Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah. And at the same time, we're gonna get sponsored by Hey Dude. We're all gonna have our Hey Dude shoes.
We need to get sponsored by Hey Dude and Dunks. Dunk sponsors everybody.
Dunkin' Donuts? What do you mean? No, they don't. I've never heard them sponsor anybody. On
America runs on Dunkin'.
Dunkin' Donuts sponsors America.
Bringing freedom to the world, one Dunkin's at a time.
Fucking right.
Yeah, cruise missiles are going to be painted orange and pink.
Dan, what about you? What's a movie you'd like to see remade?
It's a newer movie, and it's called Life.
The alien one?
Yeah.
Why do you want to see that remade? That movie was great.
Nuts. That movie was nuts.
I thought the premise was good, but it was the most forgettable movie I've ever seen in my entire life, to the point that I watched it one night, and I was expecting great things. Jake Gyllenhaal, Rebecca Ferguson, Ryan Reynolds, aliens, space stations, all sorts of shit going on. I watch it. After my wife goes to bed the next morning, we wake up. She was like, "How was the movie?" And I said, "What movie?" And she was like, "Didn't you watch a movie last night?" And I go, "Fuck, did I?" And I was like, "Oh, right. Yeah, I did." So forgettable. And I just feel like I don't know what it was. I don't know how to fix it. I don't know what could have fixed it, but something. That's what I came up with.
I don't know. I thought that was pretty wild, especially how at first he's like playing with it, and then he's like, "Hey guys, look, they touched my hand." He's like, "Hey guys, it has my fucking hand." Like it's changed so fast. He's like, "I can't move my goddamn hand right now." Oh, that was so terrifying.
It's eating me.
So how it goes inside out, it's so smart. Like, we would be so far. We're such a fragile species. We think we're so high and mighty because we can make fucking wooden straws. Like, yeah, yippee to do that.
Dude, we blow a tendon in our knees and we are fucking crippled for 8 months.
Oh my god, yeah.
You want to know? You want to know something about straws that pissed me off?
Sure.
So why are we outlawing straws? Why are we outlawing straws?
I don't know.
Because
I
of
get
turtles.
straws all the time.
Because of the sea turtles, right?
Yeah.
There are legit sea turtles everywhere in Hawaii, and everywhere has fucking straws. Straws all over the fucking place there, and that's where the sea turtles are. Which to me means the sea turtles aren't snorting their cocaine with straws.
I thought that's
right in the tongue.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, what they're really just waiting for is that giant 5-mile patch of trash to wash up in Hawaii, so that way they can take care of it. So,
yeah,
this isn't a failed movie that's getting remade, but I did just hear that, or I heard that it was getting made before, but apparently Seth MacFarlane and Liam Neeson are doing Naked Gun. They're doing a Naked Gun reboot that's coming out.
You told me this early today,
and I can't wait for that. I mean,
absolutely.
If you had told me years ago that Liam Neeson was going to be cast as Frank Drebin in a Naked Gun remake, I'm like, that's a stupid casting. But the more I think about it, the more I'm like, that's actually great. If he
especially his scene in Ted, that just makes it so funny. He's like, "Can anybody buy these Fruit Loops?"
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna take this home, and it's on you. that you let me walk out of here with these Fruit Loops. I'm
Nobody's
like
gonna follow you home.
losing it. I'm fucking losing it. It's so funny. So I can definitely picture that for sure.
Exactly. And Seth MacFarlane knows how to write him too, which is like great.
Oh yeah.
And Deadpan, I'm hoping that it is like a resurgence of like straight up just like comedy movies like that, where it's just the slapstick style. Like that comedy has been gone too long. I need that back.
Oh yeah.
But,
And
all right.
Spaceballs too.